Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be about ending a relationship with a narcissist and how a narcissist might react to you doing that. So when it comes to ending a relationship with somebody who lacks empathy, who is self-absorbed, you need to be careful in the ways you go around it. Not all narcissists react badly as such when you end a relationship with a narcissist. There is lots of different ways a narcissist is going to place fear into you to stop you from ending the relationship with them, at least until they can find somebody to replace you with, or so they can be the one that ends the relationship with you. Not all narcissistic people go straight out and rage at you to put that fear into you. There's lots of different methods a narcissist will use to keep you in the relationship. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about the narcissist personality disorder, to give you more understanding, the people you might be dealing with in your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you overcome narcissistic abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. So when it comes to ending a relationship with a narcissist, there's lots of different tactics a narcissist can use. And this video is going to be about some of the more covert, the more subtle tactics that people could use with good intentions because they want the relationship to work, because they care about you. With a narcissist, they use these tactics to manipulate you so that they can exploit you, so they can get their needs met by you and they can be the one to discard you. And when you've just about had enough of the relationship, a narcissist, you usually get some weird sense of this. And a narcissist can then threaten to end the relationship with you. And as we can all get to a point in a relationship where we think, oh, I've had enough, we need to end this relationship, we can relate when someone threatens to end a relationship with us. We can think, oh, what have I done wrong? What aren't I doing? How can I please them? Maybe it is me that's causing the issues within this relationship. Then maybe it's because I want out, that they're no longer treating me how they used to. Maybe I need to up my game. And if a narcissist threatens to end a relationship with you and you stay, you are going to have to forever live up to their unreasonable expectations until you leave. A narcissist will not straight out threaten to end the relationship. They'll come out with things like, perhaps we should take a break. Perhaps you should just move out for a little bit. Perhaps we just need a bit of space, to get you to fear the ending of the relationship. Because even if you know that a relationship needs to end, because you have things like object consistency and an emotional bond with them, you care about them. So it's very difficult to make that choice and end a relationship with somebody you care for. With a narcissist, it's very difficult when they're getting supply from you and they haven't got supply coming in from elsewhere. They might beg you not to leave. They might start asking you to give them a chance, to let them put things right, to let them work harder to please you. Female narcissists and male narcissists might put on the waterworks, the pity plays, to get you to feel sorry for giving up on the relationship that isn't going anywhere. So you need to make a choice to leave that relationship. But they're going to beg and plead with you so you feel guilty for walking away from them. Those guilt trips. And there's lots of different ways a narcissist will guilt trip you. A narcissist can guilt trip you through the waterworks and through begging and pleading for you to stay. They can guilt trip you through those after all I've done for you, to make you feel obligated into staying. And with a narcissist, what you have to remember is they only do for you so that they can use what they've done for you against you to get something in return for themselves. If you have children with them, they can guilt trip and bring the children into the conversation. They can say, what about the children? So that you feel guilt toward leaving the relationship because of your children. And usually most people feel guilty splitting up a relationship when children are involved anyway. That's what makes it twice as hard to leave a narcissist when you have children with them. So when a narcissist uses the children to keep you in the dynamics of that relationship, they don't care about those children, they care about getting their needs met. As I say, people who are not on the spectrum of the disorder, who care for their children and want a family unit for their children, would feel bad breaking up a family unit. So they might use this. This isn't just narcissistic people that might say these things. With a narcissist, they're going to have at least 5 of those 9 characteristics, and then they're going to come at you with these covert manipulation methods to keep you in the relationship. They might promise to change. If you just give me time, I'll change. And they might promise to do all the things that you always wanted to do. They might promise to go to counselling, go get therapy, either separately or together. However, as soon as you give them that chance, they don't go to therapy, they don't go to counselling, they don't do anything about it because they future faked with you. They promise to go to counselling, and then once you've accepted that and stayed or gone back, they don't go to counselling because they've got their need met. Future faking is another one where they will ask you not to break up with them over a silly disagreement, where they will appeal to popular opinion and say that relationships are hard work, people fall out all the time, we're just going through a rough patch, to try and keep you in that relationship. They might promise to get married, promise to buy a house, promise to move, promise to have a baby, take you on a holiday, ask where you would like to go, what you would like to do. Yet as soon as they have you back in, they fail to deliver on those promises again. They might start suddenly encouraging you to do all the things that they stopped you from doing. They manipulatively caused arguments and stopped you from going out with your friends, or they kept you that busy or that tired, that drained, that you couldn't go out and see your friends and family. They devalued your hobbies. They insulted the clothes you wore. They devalued who you are as a person. They made you feel insecure and doubt yourself, told you that you weren't capable of doing that course. Yet all of a sudden, if we stay, maybe you should go out with your friends on a Friday evening. If we stay together, I could support you while you go and do that course you always wanted to do. To appeal to your dreams, to appeal to how they sold the relationship as it would be, although it turned out not to be like that. And all of a sudden they can start letting you do all the things that they stopped you from doing. Or they can start doing all the things that you wanted to do. So in the beginning, when they were mirroring you and they wanted to do all the same things as you and they were future faking with you, and then as you got into that relationship with them, they broke promise after promise on you, gaslighting you into doubting and blaming yourself as to why they broke those promises on you. Suddenly when it comes to the end of the relationship, and you're wanting out because it's not working out as you thought it would be, no matter how hard you try, it always causes you pain, they're all of a sudden going to want to go and watch that movie with you that they used to watch in the beginning and then didn't want to watch in the middle because it wasn't who they actually were as a person. But then all of a sudden it is who they are as a person, and they'd love to go to that place with you. They'd love to go on holiday to that place with you. They'd love to buy that car with you. All the things that they wanted in the beginning, But then once they got the relationship they no longer wanted, when they think you're going to leave them, suddenly they want them all again. They might play the victim. Although, how could you of all the people do this to me? I thought I meant something to you. They might threaten to take their life. They're going to do all they can to make you feel guilty again, to sympathise, to want to help them and support them. And as much as a narcissist can appear to be quite independent on the outside and claim they don't need you, all of a sudden when it comes towards the end of the relationship, or you're thinking of ending it with them, or you're trying to end it with them, they're going to want you to come around and help shower the children. They're going to want you to come and fix their car. They're going to want you to come and cut the grass. They're going to want you to come and clean the house. All of a sudden, they're going to really, really need you. They're going to need your support. They're going to need your help. When while you were in that relationship, you couldn't do right for doing wrong. Now, everything you do will be right, and they will be full of gratitude and praise towards you. They will playing the victim to get you to come round and help them, and they'll be praising you, and they'll be going on about how good you can work together and what things you would like to do together to keep you trapped in the dynamics. When, if that's who they are, if they're capable of doing those things, they'd be doing those throughout the relationship, not just when they're not getting their own way. And as soon as you take a narcissist back, they revert back into that envious phase where they seek to destroy you. They seek to punish you for making them work harder to get you back, because they've had to try and win you back, because they've had to put time and effort in. They think you owe them, that you should be grateful to them. You should be grateful that they tried to get you back. So they are then going to punish you, and the relationship will get worse. They will treat you worse. It takes an average of 7 attempts to get out of these kinds of relationships. And when dealing with a covert narcissist, it's not always that easy to see what they're doing. Dealing with any narcissist, they do manipulate underhand. They don't want to be seen, to be known for what they are and what they are actually doing. Some of them don't even know who they are. It's just instinctively done. However, if you've got doubts about the relationship, there usually is no doubt. It's usually time to break free. It can be very difficult. It can be very challenging, which is why you have to focus on the things you want from your life, so that when you're breaking free and going through the pain and recovering from the trauma bond, you can keep your mind and emotions in check by finding the things that you want out of life, the reason why you need to break free, so that you can start achieving for yourself and finding somebody who wants the same things as you, who treats you like you treat them. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please add those into the comments. Thank you very much for listening. If you are looking for further support, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsor link is in the description. I shall add the video on the 2 sides to a narcissist when you end the relationship with them. Go out there, create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.